Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back in the video today, and today I am here to talk about all Houston sports, something I like to call basically Houston Sports Talk. Funny, because that is my channel name. I wanted to talk about all three Houston sports teams, the Houston Astros, the Houston Texans, and the Houston Rockets, because I got to admit, I've never felt this good as a Houston sports fan in a long time. It's not only just the Texans winning 2 games in a row and C.J. Stroud looking like the franchise quarterback, playing unbelievable football right now, looking like one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. He's only 4 games into his NFL career. He's looking better than veterans. The Astros winning the AL West, they did the impossible. They were, I think, 3.5 games back starting the week last week against the Texas Rangers. The Texas Rangers had momentum, but Texas entered a series against Seattle and struggled massively, losing 3 out of the last 4 games. And the Astros won 5 of their last 6 games against the Mariners and the Diamondbacks. Very, very great end to this season for the Houston Astros and the Houston Texans. Just 2 very good wins for these 2 Houston teams, for the Houston Texans and the Houston Astros. And what do the Houston Rockets have to do with this? If you do not know, the Houston Rockets are coming back very soon. Houston Rockets' first preseason game is October 10th, and tomorrow, Monday, October 2nd, the Houston Rockets have Media Day. I love Media Day, getting to see, the head coach, Ime Udoka, and general manager Rafael Stone address the media. This will be the first time both guys will be addressing the media since Kevin Porter Jr.'s arrest, and it'll be interesting to see how they talk about it. We'll see some players tomorrow. Fred VanVleet, Jalen Green, and Dylan Brooks, and some other Rockets players should be available to media. We'll get to see them, and we'll get to see pictures of some of the new Rockets and some of the Rockets who were on the team last year and, in the Rockets uniform this year. And I just loved Media Day. Then October 3rd in Louisiana, the Houston Rockets begin training camp. So October 2nd, Media Day. October 3rd, the beginning of training camp. October 10th is the first preseason game. So excited for the Houston Rockets basketball to be back. I haven't been this excited for all 3 Houston teams in a long time. Probably since 2000. I'd probably say last time it's probably 2019 was the last time I was this excited for all 3 Houston teams. The Astros, it looked like the Rockets and the Texans were 2 teams that had very promising futures, and the Houston Astros were starting to slip and starting to fall away. But as soon as we started to, get disappointed in the Houston Astros, they lift back up, and they're just like that. They're AL West champions again, and they're going to be in the postseason for the I think the 7th straight time, and this is the longest streak in baseball for all current teams right now. And I think the Astros' chances in the playoffs are very good to win the World Series. I think they should have I know Baltimore's good, but I think the Astros should have the best chances to win the World Series. The Houston Texans right now, I've looked, and they're the favorites to win the AFC South. I know it's only week 4, but Houston sports feels good today. But we're going to go over the Astros and the Texans wins from today, as the Astros beat the Diamondbacks 8-1, and the Texans destroyed the Steelers 30-6. So we're going to start with the Astros. The Astros beat the Diamondbacks 8-1. The Astros had 5 runs in the first 2 innings. Christian Javier was excellent for the Astros today, pitching 6 innings, giving up for the Astros, only giving up 3 hits with 4 strikeouts, and he finishes the season at 10-5. Alex Bregman had a tremendous day with a home run and a triple, a 2-run home run in the first inning. How about Jose Abreu, though? 7th inning home run to left center, 2-run shot for Abreu. And the cool thing about this home run for Jose Abreu is that the first 2 games, he had 2 really deep doubles that were almost home runs. He finally gets that first home run of the series. So 2 2-run home runs for Bregman and Abreu lead the Astros to an 8-1 win. Best hitter in the lineup, you could say you got Tucker with 2 hits, going 2 for 4 with a triple. Astros had 2 triples today. Bregman going 2 for 4 with a triple and a home run. Also, Abreu went 2 for 4. A bunch of players had 1 hit. Jordan had 1 hit. Altuve had 1 hit. Tucker had 2. Pena had 1 hit, and Jordan also had 1 hit as well. So this was a very good day for the Astros lineup. Hunter Brown even pitched the 9th inning for the Houston Astros today, which was a surprise. Hunter Brown got the last inning. How about the Houston Texans, though? Houston Texans looked pretty damn good against the Pittsburgh Steelers today, getting a win 30-6. C.J. Stroud was amazing, throwing 16 for 30 with 306 passing yards and 2 passing touchdowns. Stroud is averaging 280 passing yards per game and has thrown 6 touchdown passes in his first 4 NFL career games. Kaimi Fairbairn, the kicker, looked pretty good today. He got a lot of reps for the Houston Texans with 3 field goals and 4 extra points. 3 extra points for the Houston Texans. And he looked really good. But Nico Collins with a career day for the Houston Texans. He had 7 receptions for 168 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. Whoever said the Texans don't have a real number 1 wide receiver, go watch Nico Collins' highlights from Week 2 against the Indianapolis Colts and today's game against the Pittsburgh Steelers, because Nico Collins has been a monster for this Houston Texans team. Yards after catch, yards after everything. He has been a beast for this Houston Texans team to start the season. 2 guys I want to focus on are 2 guys that were struggling massively for the Houston Texans in the first 3 games, and that is Dameon Pierce and Dalton Schultz. Dalton Schultz had 3 receptions for 42 receiving yards and 1 receiving touchdown. And Dameon Pierce had 24 carries for 81 rushing yards and 27 receiving yards. So those 2 guys right there who struggled in the first 3 games were very good for this offense today. Even that, not only that, but backup running back Devin Singletary also threw a touchdown pass today. The catch that Dalton Schultz had, his touchdown reception, which was a 6-yard touchdown reception, was thrown by backup running back Devin Singletary. So Collins has 2 touchdowns, a 52-yard touchdown reception, and a 2-yard touchdown reception. Schultz has a 6-yard touchdown reception thrown by backup running back Devin Singletary. Stroud throws for over 300, and not only that, but J.J. Watt gets honored into the Texans Ring of Honor, the second player. That ceremony was amazing. Go watch it if you haven't watched it already. I watched it live, and it was fantastic. So J.J. goes into the Ring of Honor. Stroud throws for over 300 and 2 touchdown passes. And he's a rookie, by the way. He's thrown the most passing yards a rookie's ever thrown. I believe in the first 4 games of a career. Pierce runs for 80 rushing yards. Collins has 7 receptions for 170 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. The Texans limit the Steelers only 6 points. Their defense was phenomenal. 3 sacks, 2 sacks for Jonathan Grenard, 1 sack for Jerry Hughes. This Texans defense coughs up 7 tackles for loss. This offensive line, not only that, limits C.J. Stroud to being sacked 0 times yet again. This team has played way better in the last 2 games. They've scored 67 points in the last 2 games. It's just been unbelievable to watch this team and the way they've played. Steven Nelson had an interception today. This defense felt lit up. I know they're playing to the Steelers and a team that has a terrible offensive coordinator, but this Texans team looked great today. The Astros looked great today, winning 8-1, destroying the Diamondbacks. The Texans looked great today, destroying the Steelers 30-6, and the Rockets are going to look good once they hit the court and they get back on the court, which I can't wait to see. You won't see them on the court tomorrow, but you will see them on the court on Tuesday when they start training camp. But I can't wait for media day and training camp to start in the next 2 days. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed them, thoughts, and peace out. Go Rockets, go Astros, and go Texans.